What's up, buddy? How are you doing today?
Happy +1, Dom.
that
Happy
what this is?
Thanksgiving +1.
Thanksgiving plus one.
When you said, "Hey, are you opening up a room today?" and I said yes, I'll tell you the truth. I'm still in bed. I think that was about 5 minutes ago. But we're here. We're made it. Made it. Day after Thanksgiving.
That's hilarious. Good morning, Mr. Oarfish.
Oh, Ryan made
Oarfish.
you.
What's that?
Ryan, congrats on lighting up your whole building with your new Christmas tree.
What's up,
I
Sultan?
did. I found a Christmas tree. What's up, Keith? I found an extra Christmas tree. I have a theory. that there's this apartment that's like over on the corner of the street next to us. I'm pretty sure it uses a film studio. They like put these things out, and they put a Christmas tree out recently. I was like, take a Christmas tree, but they put these like things out that like are worth money. So I took it. What's going on?
All right. Nice.
Guys, how was Thanksgiving?
It was good, man.
Thanksgiving was really good. It was full. It was loud. A lot of action. No arguments. I don't think we had any arguments. At least not Nerf gun worthy arguments like we discussed yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think we had one. Lauren, was there an argument this year?
No, but there
Was Ryan a good boy?
thing that I was like, made eye contact about the camera.
Oh yeah. Your aunt was drinking out of a Trump Vance mug. And
Okay.
then what did she say? She said something. We'll think about it. There was something I looked over at Lauren. You know that like meme that's like out right now where it's like whatever movie it was, but like someone's like finishing their last bit of the drink and they're like me getting ready to like start the argument. It was kind of like that for a second.
I gotcha. Big question for you, Ryan. Did Dad end up making it?
He did. And I downloaded Twitch onto his phone. And
Nice.
I put on reminders for him to come join us. So I don't know. I did try to kind of describe to him. I did pseudo onboard him to NFTs and in the blockchain.
That's too much. You should have just gave him
No,
Twitch. That's it.
Careful. Is he going to become a knowing gnome, Maxie?
I know where he lives, but no, it was a good conversation. He's really into it because I don't know if you know. I think Jason, once I say this, you're going to be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." But Dad's really into coin collecting.
I didn't know that. Yeah, he has plenty of real, actual, live metal coins at home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
We were able to talk to him.
he got him into the digital coin space. Well done. I'm just glad he made it. I know that there was some. I know he was a little bit anxious about driving himself down 287. I think, but he did it.
Yeah, no, he did great. He showed up. We were just hanging out. I probably talked with him a lot, more so than anybody else, which is usually we're on opposite ends of the table. And so we were sitting together. Lauren's mom puts on a great meal and event. And so she gives seating assignments based on who fought with who last year. So I was surprised I was put next to Lauren's dad, but everything was good.
Did you fight with Lauren's dad, or did you not fight with Lauren's dad?
No, I didn't fight with your dad this year. Did I? No, didn't fight with him. Although he did tell me that like blood work was unnecessary. What was he saying? He's like, "Oh yeah, you can't trust."
So he was
work.
trying to.
Like, I was like, hold on a second.
Okay.
I don't know if I believe it.
Okay, man, not trusting blood work. That's like
Wait,
Hold
I
on,
can
I
get
have
out
to
of
be,
I can get out of my
Staten
appointment
Island
next
right
week.
there.
I have to be fair. I have to be fair. It wasn't. I don't think it was blood work, and it was pretty general. But we were talking about one specific topic, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's like the reason for that blood marker. And so anyway, it was good. Everything was pretty civil.
Good.
Good
And
stuff.
there was someone in the family who announced a pregnancy, and so that's very exciting. So it's good stuff.
Not Lauren.
My God, no.
Just want to make sure you clarified that. You know,
Yeah, that
be a
was
weird way to tell us like that.
too early for a cliffhanger. Dom, how was yours? Arguments? No arguments? Good times.
Mine was good. Just our family's got it down. My wife's family got it down. They don't argue. It was chill. It was good. And then we celebrated Brooklyn's birthday. She really wanted to go to the beach because she, the kids kind of like miss the beach, and since we moved away, so we went down to the beach, had a bonfire at sunset. It was a pretty, I don't know how it was for you guys, but it was a really gorgeous sunset yesterday. Nice and early too. I dig the early sunsets. When you're watching and you still need to drive an hour home and unpack. So yeah, we had a good time around the fire, just hanging out, having s'mores, running around, playing in the sand.
I wish I had a fire. That was kind of on my head, but it got washed away very quick.
Good
John,
morning, Brian.
it sounds like an amazing bonfire on the beach, early sunset, making s'mores on Thanksgiving. I mean, my goodness, we live in different worlds right now.
Yeah, everybody at the
Stole a
bonfire
Christmas
literally.
tree and put on my balcony to annoy my neighbors. You're like, I'm making s'mores on a great sunset.
Everybody at one point like thanked Brooklyn. So I think she had a really good time too, because everybody was like, yeah, this is such a good idea. Like, whose idea was this? And Amy and I were like, it was Brooklyn's idea. And they're like, oh, what a great way to celebrate your birthday with your family. So yeah, we all had a blast. Yeah, and what's funny is I opened up Twitter and I'm seeing like uh Tim and other people like in the snow. And we were like barefoot in the sand. Like my son was in the water. Like he's the only person because it's like 60 or so degrees in the water. But that little dude's like a magnet. He just went right. Like Amy knew she had change of clothes and a towel and everything for him. But yeah, he went right in the water. While like everybody else on the beach was just lining up and taking sunset pictures, this little dude is just getting pounded by waves.
There's someone be like, we're gonna take this great picture. This kid was just getting pounded by waves in the background. Couldn't get a good photo.
Yeah. It
Parents-
happened. It happened a number of times.
We had
Yeah, how was yours, Jason?
ours went well. Really good dinner, good group, good conversations. No arguments. The only semi argument I think there was my very bestest friend Andy and his wife Mara. They moved into a new house, and one point of contention is: do they get new furniture? Are they going to go with an interior designer or decorator? I don't know which one is which, or I don't know which one they were looking for. But I jumped on Mara's side while maintaining eye contact with my friend Andy. I said, "Yeah, you guys got a new house. You deserve you guys deserve some new furniture." Because apparently it's like their furniture, which is still in good condition. Like they kept it, but it's like 20 years old. And it's like, hey, we're in our 40s. You deserve at least one furniture upgrade in your entire life.
It depends on how young their kids are.
Well, super young. I think that was actually Andy's
If they
point.
have any dogs that don't respect the
Zero
laws of people
dogs.
sit on furniture, and
But,
dogs don't.
But Andy,
Bad
Andy's-
move, Jason.
Okay, well that's good.
Call him and apologize.
I'm glad that no. I maintain that maybe an update is good, but I think you just became Andrew's best friend by joining his side, because I definitely jumped on his wife's side for that particular moment of upgrade of at least bedroom furniture. They saved
Yeah.
it well, but they got in a cool house, and they
I think
should.
bedroom would be okay.
Yeah. Sending her to get her nails and hair done, and me and my brother are taking the kids to a trampoline park.
Ooh, nice.
That is a great idea.
Sounds like a day. We're talking about maybe going and
Excellent
seeing
husband.
Say it, Ryan. What'd you say?
Just kidding.
He said MP's an excellent husband.
Lauren, do you want to get your
Godspeed.
nails done today?
I should do that. My wife really needs to get her toes done. So, and we're talking about going to see the movie that is escaping me right now, Zootopia 2. That's what the kids want to see. Yeah.
Oh, that's out today?
Really?
It came out Wednesday. So
Nice.
Oh,
I
10th
will-
anniversary. Congratulations, bro Fitz.
nice.
Oh,
10
Sedona.
years. Well done, sir.
Where do you I want to know where you guys stay in Sedona. What do you guys like? Where do you go in Sedona? Is there a spot? We were in Sedona. I enjoyed it. I think I was a little bit.
That was my favorite stop on the whole trip, besides Uncle Jeff's.
Yeah, we're talking about going. We're talking about going again next year because we had such a good time this year going.
7 Canyons.
Well, Jason, we did talk about making sure we can plan a guys trip at some point, but maybe it's just families to do that. Sedona could be it.
Yeah. I don't have that motivation at this particular moment right now. But I do like the idea of going to see a movie and sending the wife somewhere.
Yeah,
So
I think MP just dropped some alpha on us.
Oh,
Why
and
not?
I'm definitely feeling Alpha Ed from MP right now. But I think that's a great idea.
Jason, name that VFriends character. Alpha.
Alpha Wolf.
Okay. Yep. He's
Really?
on fire,
Is that
yo.
it?
Yeah,
He's crushing
7 for 7.
Was that correct?
This dude's amazing. You're basically Gary V. But I'm sure you could draw him better.
Probably. Well, we're into Black Friday, the shopping day. I did dip onto Amazon. I usually don't spend anything. I usually look right past spending money on Black Friday. I don't like it. I don't like being forced. I don't like being cattle called into this biggest purchasing day of the year. But now I see that the gym shoes that I've been wearing for the past 3 years, a brand new pair, is 30% off. I'm like, damn it,
Ooh.
they got me, which is really annoying. But
The best move is to buy them and then wrap them and then put them under the tree and say it's from one of your daughters. And like do that for every member of your family. And then when you open them at Christmas, you could just be so surprised that your daughter knew exactly what to get you in the right color and the right size.
dang, that is another.
That was a long time ago. I had this girlfriend.
I just feel
and
like I'm being filled with all this knowledge.
her stepfather did that. Like he wrapped gifts himself and put them under the tree and said that they were from other people, including me. And I'm like had just met this family. And it just cracked me up so much that he would open this gift knowing what it was and just be like, Dominic, how'd you know I wanted this?
That's like giving a better gift than actually getting the gifts. It's giving the gift of getting to somebody else.
Yeah.
Here's a very specific question. This is a brand question. Somebody here may or may not know. For the past forever, I've been wearing Merrell trail gloves as gym shoes. I like them.
Yeah.
Like zero drop. Not a whole lot of added stability, which I like. Very barefoot experience. But I keep getting served. I'm looking at this Whitin, Whitin brand, which looks very similar. I'm wondering if anybody has an experience with those that brand. Witten
No.
or
No.
Whiten.
I am a Vivo Barefoot junkie. I'm pretty excited.
I am.
Oh, you like the glove feel though. I like the look of them. They look good.
I don't want the. I know. I don't want the toes. I don't want the individual toes.
Oh, good.
But like the this.
I'm just literally barefoot in my gym.
That's because in your garage.
It doesn't get sub 50 degrees anywhere where I work out. So
yeah. I mean, trail gloves would be the Merrell trail gloves would be perfect for you, Dom. They're my favorite. I've been wearing them forever. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at right now. And I hate the pressure that I feel to like save money. That's like my least favorite thing about this.
I just love how Black Friday sales have extended all the way like weeks in advance. So you don't even have to wait for the day anymore. People still do, but
they do it all the time.
Heading out for a morning walk, crew. See you, buddy. Have a good day. I either use Brooks or my Air Force Ones. Look at this guy.
Brooks. I used to have Cascadias for the trail running.
I've been on Brooks. I think Robbie Matson turned me on to Brooks back when I was starting all my step challenges and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. They got a good enough selection.
Brooks Cascadias, more specifically. That was my favorite shoe at one point.
Gotcha. Time for a hard pivot.
Thank you, because I was about to do that. Lead us in.
Family doesn't hold you back. What do you think about that?
I absolutely agree with this. I'm definitely one of those people that previously probably didn't have kids, mostly because I was like, yeah, I'm just not done doing the things I want to do before kids. I was definitely a classic version of that person. And in hindsight, I think so. I was always very concerned before I had kids and marriage. I was like, I was in graphic and digital design, and like 22, 23-year-old me was like convinced or like locked into becoming like this superstar designer, graphic designer, and like I would study it all the time and I would get lost in it. I'd be like staying at work all the time, finishing up projects, and like had this really weird idea of what the industry actually was like at its peak. And I ended up getting there at some point, but like not like I got to a point where I was like doing work for companies that I wanted to do. And it was just such a letdown as far as like how sexy I previously thought this position would be.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a grind. It wasn't like there was, I don't even know what I was expecting from it, but it just wasn't what I thought it was. And when I had kids, I was in transition between careers. So like the time that I never thought I would have kids. And that part of my life went totally different than I would ever imagined it. And it's been great since then. And I would say that like that creative side of me definitely is a lot more in tune with who I want to be and what I want to do, much more than the non-kid, non-family version of me was a while ago.
I like that. Yeah, good stuff. I didn't feel that way, but I think that's just because mine came as like a quick surprise into my life. But I definitely, from the reading, I definitely agree with a lot of what he said about basically like them keeping you grounded in reality, them helping you understand, Ryan's favorite word, balance. Uh, you know, with people without kids, or people that don't understand it probably tend to go a lot harder in the paint with work, you know, working late into the hours versus, you know, going to the after parties and the networking events and all that stuff versus staying home. Like I have, there's yearly Christmas parties in my industry, which is in most people's industry too. They're typically on Fridays and Saturdays. Even before I lived far away from where I worked, I still didn't really go to them just because I would, you know, there'd either be a kid event, you know, like a Christmas tree lighting that the family wanted to go to, or, you know, a dance pageant or something like that, like a show that, like, I remember missing a lot of those Christmas parties. And honestly, I was totally fine with it because the ones that I did go to, oh, I don't think I ever really got too much out of them other than just hanging out with people and drinking on someone else's dime, which is fun, but not necessary. So, yeah, I agree. How
How
about
about
you,
you, Ryan?
Ryan?
Yeah, I think that you know, I think it's a decision you can make for for your family or kids to be a distraction. Anything, your friends could be a distraction too. I love
Mhm.
the line. I love that you brought it back to the book there, Dom. And if no one had read this, it's talks a lot about Lin Manuel Miranda, and the moments where uh, um, uh, Hamilton was first coming out. Was it the? It was the actual play. I wasn't sure if it was the movie.
Mhm.
And so
There is no movie.
there is, yeah, there is. Well, there. I think it's a movie. It's a production. Yeah. Okay. It's not
Music
really a
was
movie,
the
right?
thing.
But um, the thing that I liked is that Lin Manuel Miranda, he had a kid 2 weeks before. Is that what it was?
Yep.
But the point that I liked, the line that I liked, is that he was basically saying that like the fame and all the attention he was getting from it was, um, it could be really difficult, but really what made it less difficult was the fact that he had this distraction. And so there's a line here that's saying, or that he said, you know, having an infant at home wasn't a distraction. It forced him to ignore distraction. I think that's so true. You know, I think I had a pretty extensive drinking, younger years. Nothing wildly crazy, just happened to involve getting kicked out of college for it. But um, it was something where I remember I sat down with like a therapist at some point when I was like, I don't really understand what's going on. Like, what do I do? And so I remember the therapist said something like, you know, you're allowed to have different groups of friends. And that sounds so simple, but I didn't know it at the time. I was like, this is my group of friends. I have to be with them. So if they're drinking, I'm drinking. Right. So it was kind of like keeping
Mhm.
up with them. And it was really difficult. And I guess I was giving me this like underlying anxiety, like trying to kind of keep up with all that kind of stuff too. You know, and I think I think of that in even like health and stuff like that now. And, you know, being able to like, you know, I wish there was something that did distract me. And at that time, I think that line from the therapist, and then also me kind of going back to school, like all those things helped kind of like guide me in the right direction. But I think even having kids had guided me even more. Because the amount of times that I've said, can't go out tonight, I can't really drink anymore because my morning routine is so on point right now and I feel so good. And that's because like, okay, gym, kids, you know, I think everything else going. So yeah, by all means, I think that I would never say that they are a problem or a distraction. I think, well, I don't know. I'll say this. My kids are a distraction, but they're the more welcome distraction than anything else in my life right now. So I'll play off that
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, I
Kids
would
are
say.
a happy distraction.
Yeah, it's all. I would say you get to a point where, like, yeah, you might be doing the thing you want to do, but also you choose. Sometimes it comes down to the type of stress you want to deal with. Like, what stress do you want, and what stress do you not want, or what do you want to be tired from? Do you want to be tired from staying up late with friends drinking, or do you want to be tired from waking up early and getting on whatever thing that you want to do that morning, or what kind of, what did Ryan just say? Distraction. What kind of distraction do you want? It's never, it's rarely, it's like, what do you want to do? It's more like, what do I not want to deal with? Or what do I want to be tired from? Or what do I want to be stressed about? Do I want this stress or do I want this stress? Do I want this distraction? Do I want that distraction? You know, it's really about the thing you actually want to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I like the last line, or one of the last lines. It's like, it makes you realize that you're loved and enough. Like I think we talked about a day or two ago about how they humble you, how you go out there and you know, you're in the business world and I'm creating all these houses and doing all this like cool stuff. And then you come home and tell them and they're like, whatever, dad. Like, you know, and
I need
it
lunch.
just, it keeps you in reality and knowing that like, yeah, you could be this big time, big shot person, but when you come home, they just want you to feed them and love them and hang out with them. They just want you to listen to their stories. And like MP said, immerse yourself into their imaginary worlds and run around the house pretending to be a ninja or a princess or whatever. And, you know, it just helps bring you down to like, life can just be that simple. And like, that can be enough to just have that, you know, that little person's, be that little person's attention.
Yeah, like we're making it too complicated sometimes. We're packing too much on, obviously.
Yeah, I hear that. I was the other day when I mentioned about like this back and forth right now about me feeling about taking on so much of the kids in the morning. Like I'm so grateful for it, right? And it's like I'm not doing anything wrong. There's no question that I'm doing, you know, the right thing. But I was thinking recently, Dom, I know that you are kind of running everything with your business and stuff like that. I think especially in the early years of my practice, my business, very successful in terms of, you know, just financially, and like things just kind of came and I was like, oh man, this is really good. But I think like the client acquisition side was so hard eventually. And so I remember I would say it, I would be like, I'm just unemployable. Like I don't want to be told what to do. I can't work for anybody. And then I think, and I was talking to you guys about this at some point, I was just kind of thinking how it was really helpful for me to realize I'm no longer good at the client acquisition. I no longer really want to do it anymore either. And then I realized the biggest part of the like stress and anxiety, especially, was like, it wasn't the work, it wasn't working with the people, which is what I love to do. The biggest stress was the thing I hated the most and the thing that I've become not good at anymore. And so it kind of that taught me to kind of give in and be like, okay, maybe just working for someone else and like making this okay, so you have more time for your family is a good thing. So I think that the realization where the stress was coming from, and then kind of like where things were more important, it's been kind of guiding me more recently, to be like, stop trying so hard so that you can leave time for, you know, those other things that you enjoy more. So I love it. Yeah, I don't think I would have come to that kind of realization without the page today.
That's awesome.
Right down. I remember you going through all that.
What's that?
I remember when you first started kind of going through that transition, and I think you were sharing a little bit with us.
Get out of here! I'm doing something.
You little distraction.
Good morning, Slow. Oh man.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I remember that, and I do remember when you started like going through that switch more to like trying to get lined up with working for somebody else. Because I think I was kind of feeling I was feeling the stress kind of radiating off of you.
My friend Keith said that I'm hard to deal with. Keith,
say it again.
Keith basically broke up with me.
Who's Keith?
K-Safe.
Oh,
Sloan was asking why my name is Ornery Ornfit. ornery oarfish.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the
Yeah.
ornery owl, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, maybe. Um,
J friends.
sorry, Jason, I was to cut you off there.
No, that's okay. I think I was just saying what you were saying, but different words.
Backwards.
Oh, you remember me going through that? Yeah, I think I'm still going through it, which is also giving me more time too, like here.
He
So-
was translating what you said into mountain time.
Yeah, which was probably harder than the East Coast time. Harder to understand.
Ryan's
I'm a little,
confused now.
I'm a 6 out of 10 on the energy today. But yeah,
Dude, I went to sleep the last 2 days at 7:30.
Wow.
Dom time just keeps getting earlier and earlier.
I woke up great. I woke up at 4:00, like really like awesome energy, and then I was like, I could probably sleep for like another 90 minutes, but that ended up turning into 2 hours, and then I'm woken up by a ding from you guys at 6:22.
You could have just said no, dude. I would have had the show open, no problem. I don't put as many
yeah.
words in the thing as
No,
you do.
I said that. I literally said to myself, I was like, you should have just told Dom no that you're not going to be there right away. But no, I did it. I said, be right there. Wasn't even out of bed yet.
Yeah.
I lied, Dom. I'm not going to do it again. Hey, Sloan. Come back in here, Sloan. Are you on? Are you on with us?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Sloan, best food from last night at Thanksgiving.
Bread,
Bread.
Anything on it?
Nice.
Anything on the bread?
butter, and salt.
Salt. So the butter wasn't salted yet.
No, it was not.
Okay. So butter and salt's the winner. What is your least favorite Thanksgiving food, Sloan?
Turkey.
I love turkey.
You know what, Sloan? Despite cooking a turkey, I think I agree with you. There are so many foods.
Hi, Yaya.
Yeah.
There are so many foods that I enjoy in Thanksgiving that I would take before I even get to the turkey. Mashed potatoes, stuffing, any of the desserts. It's like I think the turkey is my least favorite meat of all time, as well as my least favorite Thanksgiving food.
I don't eat
Ouch.
birds.
Not chicken?
No.
Okay.
An
How about fish?
anti-aviary eater. Green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole, any casseroles. Yeah.
I love turkey. And the mashed potatoes yesterday were not great. So I was a little disappointed in the mashed potatoes. But yeah, the casseroles were good. Desserts were bomb. I was a little too full before we got to dessert.
Yeah.
My wife played it smart. She went real light on the dinner because she knows like our sister-in-law is like an amazing baker. So and my wife hit every single dessert. And I was just sitting there laughing. I was like, dang girl, you came to play. And
Part
she even
of,
had s'mores.
part of the dessert was ice cream cake because we were celebrating my cousin's birthday with with Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Hey, same at ours. Same at ours. It was my daughter's birthday and she got a
What?
Oreo ice cream cake. Yeah.
Guess what? Do you know? Well, guess what Dom's daughter's name is. He has two daughters, but the one who had a birthday. It's where you live,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Brooklyn Barbie.
Yep.
Because they also, you know what? They were on the beach yesterday. Bonfire, s'mores. As
Yep.
they all watched the little boy get beaten by waves. They all clapped and they cheered on the ocean. It was like
So
back
you
when
had-
I wanted.
We had one boy amongst an ocean of girls at this house yesterday. All kids that I've known that we've all known each other since like they were before kindergarten. and now they're my students. But the one boy, he was all alone, and I saw him. He was just kind of like hanging around the adults because it was either hang out with the adults or hang out with all of the girls. So he hung around the adults, and I kept asking him. I was like, "Hey, there's tools in the garage. I have lighters. I also have a BB gun. Do you want to do something outside?" And so I broke out the Red Ryder BB gun, and I brought him outside, put up some targets, so he had something to do. Because I remember that feeling of like being the only boy or like the only kid that doesn't know. He knows everybody. It's just like the age where like, he'd rather be with boys than girls. So we went outside, me and his dad and Andrew. We shot at targets off the fence like old timey cowboys.
Nice.
Great.
Brofit just gave me an idea. One, I have a list of Christmas movies, and I don't know why The Christmas Story is not on our list to watch.
What Christmas Story?
Exactly.
Christmas Story.
But we should all do like a 24 days of Christmas movies, and then we can talk about the movie. I'd love that. That'd be so fun.
24.
Yeah.
Like all together, like watch one movie each night.
No, just watch it and then come together and talk about it.
You mean like, I like it, but what's the format? Like watch the movie over
Watch
20
it on your own time.
Jason, just watch the movie and tell me what you like about it.
Every day you have to watch a movie, though, is what he's saying.
I don't know if I can handle that distraction every day.
Do you mean every day? Because I have plans on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Drop it, Sloan. Tell him.
What's your favorite Die Hard? 1, 2, or 3?
Did you ask me or Sloan?
Sloan.
What?
Sloan's favorite Die Hard.
Die what?
Die Hard. Bruce Willis. Yippee-ki-yay.
The #1 Christmas movie, apparently, according to everybody.
You
haven't seen Die Hard yet.
We're not going to do it. Okay. I wasn't a Die Hard fan. I don't know. I am a Bruce Willis fan, though.
I think that was Blaze.
Bruce my favorite actor. Poor guy.
Yakutoma Plaza.
All right. So we're gonna watch a movie. You know what? I'm gonna send you guys a list of my favorite Christmas movies, and then you guys can send me a list of yours, and then I'm gonna delete those, and we're gonna watch the ones that I love, and then we're gonna talk about them.
I'm just gonna say his favorite Christmas movies.
Which one's that?
Christmas Carol.
Yeah, but who? Which version?
The one that we watched.
Okay, the Jim Carrey one.
Okay. And Home Alone.
Home Alone.
A Christmas movie?
You know what I would say is on top of my list right now is Klaus. Have you guys seen Klaus?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Maybe.
Good one. Great one. Klaus.
Technically, the thing is, it doesn't have Santa in it. It just has that guy.
That's Santa.
Klaus.
That guy is Santa. It was the start of Santa, like where that was like that version of that movie's Santa.
Why the person say I'm alone instead of home?
It was just a typo. He meant home.
Where are we on? What do we feel about Santa Claus with Tim Allen? Yay or nay?
Classic.
Oh my gosh! Did you guys just see it? Do you know how old he was in that movie?
40.
Is it a new one?
It's 35.
Ugh, God, I'm out. Get out of here.
That crazy?
That's wild. Yeah, he looked really young.
Tim
Allen was like the most middle-aged guy that I could ever call middle-aged when I was into my teens, and we've eclipsed Tool Time Tim Taylor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about that, folks? How about that?
But I think we're gonna do Christmas cookies today.
Oh yeah,
I made some dough yesterday. Right?
Technically, we don't know if they're gonna be Christmas cookies. We just know that they're gonna be shaped in hearts.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay, nice.
Great idea.
You're not gonna shape them. You're not gonna shape them in a 6-7.
What?
You're not going to shape them into 6-7?
I can't. They're cookies.
You can make cookies in any shape, Sloan.
We don't have that type of shape.
I'll order you some 6-7 cookie cutters. And we'll
Use
send them
your
to your
use
dad.
your dad's very nice knife set and just cut.
Just
yourself
when your
out.
dad turns around, go on Amazon.com.
I feel like we are at least we're like a year away from that.
It's
We'll see
hard,
what
dude.
happens.
But our girls know better. So that's the one thing we have. We have put our
Yeah.
foot down that they
Yeah, yeah.
haven't. We did a couple of those accidental app purchases where it's like, I accidentally purchased some of this on an app. And, we had a lot of those in the beginning. But
We
they've
are-
been good ever since.
Yeah, we're getting to that right now. It's awesome.
It happens.
Look, Keith says use lots of sprinkles.
I don't think we have a lot of sprinkles.
So use your imagination. My goodness.
Sprinkles don't have good nutritional value, so they would not be in Ryan's house.
That's right. We don't eat anything that we would deem unhealthy in this house, right?
Ryan puts fiber and vitamins on cookies.
No.
No. She's like, no, thank you.
I couldn't do that.
Don't give him the idea.
Yeah, right. All right. We'll go enjoy your day, y'all.
I'm actually looking at our Amazon shopping cart right now, and I'm like, who are these things for? But I also have things in there as well. So
Keith was gonna send you stuff from Walmart now.
What?
He's gonna send you some sprinkles.
Walmart delivery to Sloan. That's a great idea. All right, I'm gonna go do something.
Nice.
I'm gonna wake
so
up.
motivational right there.
I'm not motivated.
Take your Celsius powder and go do something.
Stay safe. Send me some Celsius powder through Walmart delivery.
All right, guys. Love you.
All right, people. Thank you. Everyone have a great day. We'll see you here tomorrow.
Happy Thanksgiving +1.
Bye, Sloan. Have a good day.